The County Council has begun committee work on the proposed fiscal year 2015 to 2020 Captal Improvements Program. Overall, the executive is proposing a $4.49 billion CIP, an overall spending increase of 2.3%. A portion of those funds will be directed at the public library system here in the county. Susan Kenedy has more on how that money will be spent.
Sonia, there are many who say the digital age will wipe out the centuries-old era of libraries. But here in Montgomery County, that's far from the truth. There's millions of dollars being spent to take our libraries into the future.
Our print collection is circulating more than our ebook collection. Do we need to have both? Yes. Do we have both? Yes. But I think it's not an either or at this point. And for those folks who say that books are going away in Montgomery County, it's wrong.
The Captal Improvements Program, currently under consideration by the Council, totals close to $88 million. The proposal includes money for the Silver Spring Library, as well as funds for a new library in Clarksburg.
Right now, we're looking at options. It's sitting in our fiscal year 20 budget for some of the facility planning so that we can create a design for that library. And so what we'd like to do is try and move that up, if possible, to a little bit earlier in the CIP years, understanding that the residents of Clarksburg really shouldn't have to wait that long for a library.
This CIP also addresses how the county will go about renovating libraries. In the future, rather than closing down a library for renovation, the county will perform refreshments that will upgrade facilities more quickly. This new plan will allow the county to update 17 libraries over the course of the CIP, as opposed to 2 libraries under the old method.
So this approach gets at modernizing our buildings sooner rather than later. The current model will call for renovation once a year and will mean that some libraries would not be modernized for at least 30 years. This calls for a faster, cleaner approach, and also it will allow us to keep our libraries closed for a shorter period of time.
The changing information environment and expectations of library users are forcing libraries to reassess their role in the digital age. Technology is changing how libraries operate, and the county will look at how the buildings are used.
What we're also really excited about is a lot of the technology enhancements that we're looking to do to our libraries, bringing them into the 21st century, making sure that we have hotspots, making sure that we have enough plugs for people that are bringing in tablets and laptop computers, but also reconfiguring our libraries as well.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.